Here it is, GoPro Black Friday, GoPro Hero 8 Black Friday bundle sale. Paid, I think it was $349 before tax, and after tax it came up to $378. Delivered to my place in Washington State. And I'll just open up and show you what you get. We'll lower this camera a little bit. Camera I'm using is the Sony RX100 VII. And tracking object is on, so on the screen it's tracking this object. Those accessories you get in there. Goes. I think it's got a little stickums on each side on the inside, so you got to kind of tug on it for it to pop loose. There's the empty box now. There she is, brand new out of the box. Ordered this, I guess it was 3 days ago. No, I ordered it Saturday, the last day of the Black Friday sale off B&H Photo. So today is Friday, so it took a week to get here. Guess they probably wouldn't have shipped it out till Monday. Trying to get my tracking to work on this camera. There we go. Alright, so they got some little rubber stop thing in there, keep you from squeezing those things in. Pull that off. Then she pops off. So, a little rubber flapper thing. So there's the camera. I'm really excited about this. I like the new features on it. It's got a sticker on the back covering the screen. And we'll reset tracking for this box that I'm holding. Now it should be zeroed in on the box. Love this Sony RX100 VII here. That camera is really cool. Your typical instructions. GoPro sticker. There's the memory card that comes with the bundle. One battery. It's still tracking the box, so I don't know if this is focusing. There, it's on it now. One battery. A second battery. Try to get it off this box. There it goes. Now it's tracking the battery again. Second battery. Charging cord. I believe this is a, try to get the tracking on it. There we go. Follow it. Just trying to follow it. There it goes. I believe this is a head strap. I'm not sure. It could be either a head strap or a chest strap. I'll have to look. One mount. Not sure if it's picking it up. There we go. One mount. You guys are familiar with those. And set tracking for this. There we go. One handle, which is also a stand. Tripod stand. I believe set the tracking for this. So it's got these little flapper things for mounting to. I still wish GoPro would put the screw-in mount for tripods and whatnot. I don't know why they haven't. Sony's FDR line has it, and I have no doubt that Sony will probably be coming out with a new camera soon to compete with what GoPro's been doing. Just lost tracking. Mount that to there. Alright, the handheld operation. So my Hero 6, I bought this and I didn't realize GoPro was releasing the Hero 7, and it was like a month later they released the Hero 7, so I was kind of bummed out about that for a long time. And here's the Sony FDR AS200V. That's been a good camera. It's taken some serious abuse. It's been hit by RC cars doing 40 to 50 miles per hour, and it still survives. Still survived. This is my Sony FDR X3000. It's also taken some serious abuse and has also taken some hits from RC cars. Both these Sony cameras have been launched, hit so hard that they were launched probably 50 feet away from where I had them sitting on the ground. So this one's actually a replacement for the other Sony AS200V that got hit without the protective case on it, and it smashed the screen in. That was like 4 or 5 years ago. So very happy with this GoPro purchase. Now I'll be making some videos soon with this GoPro Hero 8. And I'll probably actually mount it right here to my controller. If it's not mounted to my controller, it'll be sitting on my head, mounted to my head. And when I'm filming RC cars, typically I really like these I've liked these for a long time, for either just setting them on the ground or mounting them inside the RC car. And my Hero 6, it'll probably be another camera that I just set on the ground somewhere. I wasn't real happy with this camera. So yeah, it'll probably be mounted on this controller. With the image stabilization that this thing has, this is going to be cool. You probably noticed that the lighting here is kind of dimming in and out. It's not the Sony RX100 VII. It's the lights. Your house power runs on 60 hertz, and it kind of goes in pulses. And so if I was right now, I got this. It's running at 30p, 30 frames per second. So like if I was to bump this at 60 frames per second, you might notice it a little more. But when I start getting up into 120 frames per second, 240 frames per second, at 240 frames per second, it starts to go strobe light. At 480, it is full-on strobe light. To watch the video would be dizzy. And at 960, it's just crazy. So it's not the camera, it's the lighting from, you know, you'll see it kind of go dark and then go light. It's the camera, it's catching the pulses. So like the lighting, it's the electricity is flowing to the lights, and it goes in pulses. And with the naked eye, you can't see it, but with the camera, you can. So that's what you're seeing with the slight dimming that you're seeing at 30 frames per second. Because at 60 frames per second, it's at the level of 60 hertz. It's at that pulse level, and then at 120 frames per second is when you really start noticing it. All right.